Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here. Sorry. And I'm gonna fall off my stand. And today is Easter, the Chrisdom holiday which we and onlook God bringing Jesus back from the dead. And through God and through Jesus, we don't only have love and forgiveness, which we always had, an afterlife, which we always had, but we had our sins cleaned away and got our stead in heaven through God for Jesus. Now, there are going to be some folks out there, and I guess that's through whatever worship you come from or what offshoot of it. Some folks might wonder why, Jordan, why you don't go to a Christian worship house of any kind. Well, first off, I just don't. I just don't feel right going one of there. And you got to you got to pick which one feels right for you. And if you don't feel right going to any of them, it is what it is. First is the whole guessing thing. It's like a followership. It'll be like this. Well, so do you have the same beliefs that I believe? Oh well, I believe in God and Jesus. I worship and love them. You know, he goes, I believe that through God and through Jesus, we got our love and forgiveness, our afterlife, and our sins taken away instead in heaven. Well, I believe that too. But I believe that God and Jesus loved all mankind and all womankind, and that we always had love and forgiveness in an afterlife. And yes, we did get our sins cleaned away through God and through Jesus, through that deed, you know. And I believe that all mankind and all womankind, not only those who believe in God and Jesus, but for those who believe in only God, and for those who from other worships who don't believe in God and Jesus at all. Well, I think it's only, there's no way. You're wrong. There is no way that that everyone got, you know, that everyone got freed, healed. Only those who believe. Well, I believe that God said that God and Jesus loved all mankind and all womankind. So got, everyone is loved and forgiven. Everyone had the afterlife. Everyone got their sins cleaned away through that. And everyone got a stead in heaven. If they choose to believe in it or they choose not to believe in it, well, that's wrong. I don't think you're going to be welcomed at this worship house. Why? Because some of my beliefs aren't the same as yours? Yeah. And you see, that does happen. I'm not making it up. There are folks, whatever worship they are, if you go to whatever worship house there is, there are some of them who do want everyone to believe the same things they do. And if one of your beliefs does not match up with the rest of their beliefs, then you're going to have a hang up with them. You're either you're not going to be their friend, or you're not going to get into their followership, you know, which is sad, you know, but I guess it's true. So that's why I don't go to any Christian worship house. No need if I belong to that that team or that offshoot or whatever you want to call it, because it does happen. They're like, oh, what do you think about unstraight? Well, a lot of folks say being unstraight is sinful. Well, if it is, it's not my room to guess on them. As long as someone's being unstraight and they're not doing anything that's sinful or unlawful, then I don't care. You know, there's no way to know, you know, there's no way to know. Like, it's not one of the 10 laws that God gave us that we can look at and say yes, you know, and being against that thing, I just think it's wrong, you know. Yes, if unstraight folks are doing things that are sinful and unlawful, then yeah. But if they're not doing anything that's sinful and unlawful, I say just let it be. You know, it's up to God and Jesus to choose if they are good folks or not. We don't have any room to say because we don't know how God and Jesus guessed them. Well, that's not going to work out, you know. I don't think you being at this worship house is going to work out because that's not what I believe. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I truly am. Yeah, and some folks who are Christendom folks, or Jewish folks, or Muslimless folks, and many folks from other worships like Sikhs or biofaiths or whatever other worships out there that believe in God, their belief in Jesus might be unlike, you know. And a lot of folks might think that being unstraight is sinful or unlawful. Yeah, it's a choose. You learn about yourself, and when you learn about yourself, then you choose. Is it sinful and unlawful? No, not that I know of. You know? So, yeah, those are just some of many grounds for why I might not be welcomed at a worship house. But at the end of the day, God and Jesus love me, they forgive me, they gave me an afterlife, they took on my sins, they cleaned away my sins, and they gave me a stead in heaven, which if I go to a worship house or not, I still have. So anyway, I'll always go on worshiping, loving, and on looking God and Jesus, even if some folks don't always behave the way that you need to behave. So anyway, thank you for watching this film. If you like this film, follow me over here at the Jordan Long Fairway. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here. I, Jordan Long, no crusty crowd making a mistake on my food. I, Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.